your mind, it is like a gun. And you want to load it up with little itty bitty bullets of knowledge.
What's going on, family? It's your guy Bo, the Lucky Libra. Thank you for tuning in to another episode, alright? And as you can see by the title, we get into Mercury and Aquarius, alright? Mercury and Aquarius. First of all, let's get right into it. First of all, what is Mercury? Mercury is how we think and we communicate, alright? Mercury is how we break down the details to our thoughts, how we observe and look at our thoughts from multiple perspectives, how we organize our thoughts before we communicate to others. Mercury deals with how we communicate, alright? Mercury deals with how we analyze how other people communicate. Okay, so depending on what energy your Mercury is in, it's going to show you, it's going to let us know things about how your mind works. It's going to let us know, some forms of expression, how you may communicate, articulate yourself. All right, the influences, the way you think and communicate are under. So when we talk about Mercury in Aquarius, all right, the Aquarius constellation is fixed air and it's ruled by Saturn, co-ruled by Uranus, all right, co-ruled. So this is like a 50% ruler, all right. So the Aquarius is not ruled by Saturn and Uranus in the same percentage. It is not ruled just by Uranus. It's co-ruled, 50% influence, all right. So with that type of archetype, okay. With that type of archetype, we know Saturn's dealing with restrictions, limitations, boundaries, structure, how we see reality, how we build a foundation, how we build, period, okay? Organization, business. Now, and Uranus is dealing with individuality, uniqueness, all right? It could be an impulsive, erratic energy because it's also dealing with transformation. Because Uranus is dealing with individuality, it also is dealing with power and control issues. Because whenever you push out your individuality, all right, you're prone to go against what's normal, what's standard, what's familiar, what's regular, okay? So this develops power and control issues, but this also what develops your uniqueness, okay? So for the most part, we all got to learn to be individuals here. But when you have Mercury in this sign, all right, these people, now we back with Mercury in air. Once again, we're saying Mercury likes the air element because it's dealing with the thoughts, and we know air is dealing with logic and communication. All right. So when Mercury gets into Aquarius, all right. Now these people be smart as hell. All right. These people are intellectual as the mother. As all Mercury and air signs really deal with, the thoughts, ideas, the intellect. But like Mercury and Aquarius, y'all intelligent, man. Y'all really intelligent. And it might come off like y'all more intelligent than the other air signs now that I think about it for this split second, just because the other air signs talk. The other Mercury and air signs talk way more than y'all, alright? Mercury and Libra and Mercury and Gemini talk way more than y'all. If we gonna rank it, it's going Mercury and Gemini talk the most, Mercury and Libra, Mercury and Aquarius. And the reason why Mercury and Aquarius talk the least is because, once again, Saturn places restrictions everywhere the fuck is at. Everywhere is at. Alright? So Capricorns and Aquarius, something about them gonna place a restriction on something. Okay? And when we got Mercury in Aquarius, this person's really creative. This person is such an abstract thinker, such an out-the-box thinker. But the reason why they may, like I said, they don't talk as much. So Mercury and Libras and Mercury and Geminis, I don't got Mercury and Libra Geminis, but like Mercury and Libras and Geminis, y'all talk so much that every once in a while, like, y'all more likely to say more dumb shit than the Mercury and Aquarius. The Mercury Aquarius is gonna speak when it could be used. It's gonna speak when it's substance, when it matters, when it's solution based. These people, they're gonna come off rebellious with their thoughts. They're gonna come off rebellious, and their thoughts are gonna have a transformative influence on people. Mercury and Aquarius. Their thoughts have real transformative influences on people because they make people think and look at things from perspectives that they would have never motherfucking looked at on their own. All right. Aquarius comes out the 11th house dealing with the unknown and unfamiliar. Is a mystic house. Okay. So when you got that energy, where your mind is at, you don't know where Mercury and Aquarius mind be at. You literally don't. You literally don't. If you dating somebody right now, Mercury, if you dating somebody right now, your parent, your sibling, or you got a best friend or your child, if they got Mercury and Aquarius, you be with them 24/7, don't know where they mind be at. They don't know where they mind be at. It ain't here. It ain't here. It ain't here. It's on some 11th house shit. On some unknown, unfamiliar shit. On some check their YouTube history type shit. Some shit you never searched for type shit. That's where Mercury and Aquarius mind is at. So when they communicate, is something gonna be different about the way they communicate. It's gonna be if it's 12 people together. If it's 12 people together. If it's 12 people together, and it's Mercury from Mercury in Aries to Mercury in Pisces, everybody got Mercury in Aries, Mercury in Taurus, Mercury in Gemini. It's 12 people, and if they have like group conversation 2 hours, they probably all gonna remember the Mercury and Aquarius person. And the funny thing about the Mercury Aquarius, they gonna all remember the Mercury Aquarius person. The Mercury Aquarius person still be the one to not even say the least in there. But every time they said some shit, every time the Mercury Aquarius said some shit, it was like, oh, I ain't never think about shit like that. How the fuck you even think about shit like that? So I love Aquarius energy and artists and music. Mercury and Aquarius, dope artists, man. They send some outer space messages to us. They send some real humanitarian collective messages that you can't neglect as the collective. Like, Mercury and Aquarius is going to show you how to think for your damn self. And like, I mean that as literal, like, when you communicate with them, the directness of their thoughts, especially when you ask them about their critique on something, they gonna influence you to be like, damn, yo, I really gotta, this person, like, I really gotta start having more of an individual way, like, or original way, or developing my own concepts, because it's just like the Mercury and Aquarius, yeah. The way you're just able to articulate things, okay, it just has that type of influence on others. Now, you guys can be, now I'm giving y'all props talking about creativity and articulate yourself and speaking with purpose, but when y'all ticked off, y'all can be real cutthroat with the mouthpiece. The way y'all could design words to fuck people over, make people feel bad. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to get y'all to that point. It takes a lot to get y'all to that point. The Pisces with Mercury and Aquarius. Let me see. We got Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorns that's gonna have a Mercury and Aquarius. The Pisces are the ones. Pisces are probably the ones that's gonna use that mouthpiece the quickest. The one we don't want to hear, the one that'll slice and dice you up. Because once again, the Saturn influence looks at everything seriously. Looks at everything seriously. So the Mercury and Aquarius people, I'm not saying they just super duper serious all the time, because these people have their sense of humor is they sarcastic as hell. They sense of humor is OD. They funny as hell. I'm probably gonna forget what I'm about to say, but they funny as hell. Y'all funny as hell, Mercury and Aquarius. Y'all funny as hell. Y'all dry humor is hilarious, and y'all sarcasm is hilarious. But I just know people with Mercury Aquarius, y'all some stand-up comedians. But yeah. The Pisces, yeah, the Pisces gonna probably be the first one to get pushed to say some shit. Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say. I just had to pick up my thoughts. That Saturn influence. Look at everything, mad realistic, like man, serious. So it's like when it's already mentally thinking of shit from a serious level, even when it's joking with you. Understand that if Mercury Aquarius be smiling with you, whatever, it's all cool. You know, air signs relatable still. Okay, it's still like dealing with that shit, with the thoughts and all that. Now it's fixed air, so it's gonna have its once again, it's gonna be different, detached. When you start communicating with it, it's going in some type of shape or form. Its thoughts going to rebel against yours. Even if y'all see things from the same view, they going it's just gonna be a little different. It's gonna just be a little different. Okay, but yeah, I would say Pisces get pushed there the quickest because you know they dealing with some water. They dealing with some water, so Aquarius and Capricorns could be just, you know, more detached, whatever. But Capricorns will put some passion cussing your ass out. Capricorns will put some passion into cussing your ass out. Capricorns with Mercury and Aquarius, these your caps, these your real solo dolo caps, these your more detached caps. Okay, Capricorn energy is already dry, is reserved and real practical, but with Aquarius in there, they're gonna come off real detached. All right, have real creative business ideas, real creative. Mercury and Aquarius people know how to work the internet. They know how to work internet. They know how to work resources online. Aquariuses know how to find ways to you know, implement what they're doing to others that don't know them. The Capricorn with Mercury and Aquarius, I would say this is probably the most articulate Capricorn when it comes to the business world. All right, a Capricorn is already a Capricorn. Capricorn is about business. A Capricorn is about that. It's about structure and whatnot. Okay, making sure their presentation looks structured. But when they got that Mercury and Aquarius, y'all some bad motherfuckers. All right, because once again Mercury is in air, so even though it's fixed, even though it places a little restriction on communicating, because sometimes it could be something creative or something funny or something whatever, but it just feel like it don't make sense to say that right now. Y'all could do that a little too much. Like just express yourself. Y'all could do that sometimes a little too much. But yeah, y'all we having multiple points, and I just the warm up. I'll be warming up too much to get to some points, and then I just bridge off with another one. All right, y'all can be very stubborn. All right, this is what I was gonna say. So Mercury in air is gonna have a way of art. It's gonna be savvy with the word. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It's gonna have some word savviness in there. All right, so that's why I said the Capricorn with the Mercury and Aquarius, they gonna have a way of articulating themselves when they're connecting with others, dealing with relationships that make them come off real sharp. You know, Aquarius with Mercury and Aquarius can come off very stubborn, very unique, very stubborn though. All right, very stubborn, but they very stubborn mentally, but they're people person. Like these people, Mercury and Aquarius, like they give too. All right, that Aquarius energy is about the collective, regardless. It just has an individual detached way about going about these things, you know. But when I look at the Mercury and Aquarius artists, like these people have a real way of gaining the consciousness of the collective in some type of shape or form. or really getting them to be on one page about a message. A real humanitarian like energy whenever we talking about the Aquarius constellation. We got air, all right, relationship, social energy. We got Saturn, that's structure, organization. So in some type of way, they in all type of shape or forms, a Mercury and Aquarius person will have an individual way about dealing with relationships, but it's going to be in some way of integrating their individualities with relationships. Thinking and communicating about ways of integrating their individuality into the external realm. Mercury and Aquarius people, like I said, they think differently, and you know, y'all gotta learn to hone that, because y'all may hear shit like y'all different, or people calling y'all this and that, saying y'all different. A lot of y'all when y'all was growing up, like, you different, whatever. Hone that, embrace that. All right, Mercury and Aquarius. So let's see what celebrities we got. What names we got. Alright. Rihanna, Steve Jobs, Martin Luther King, Justin Bieber, Oprah, Jim Carrey, Ashton Kutcher, Bob Marley, Michael Jordan, Alicia Keys, The Weeknd, Muhammad Ali. So I think you know, I really like getting some names out there at the end, because some of them names really give like perfect representations. Stubborn, individual, direct mentalities, all right? But they have ways of relating real individual messages that connect to all of us. All right, family? So, thank you for tuning in to another one. All right, like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And next video, we'll be wrapping it up with Mercury and Pisces. Peace.